Hey guys, I have some pretty big news. Yeah, I'm standing in my bedroom, sorry. It's really hard to get creative with these videos when I want to talk to you guys without doing a formal video. So I have to be really creative, and so you end up having to see stuff that maybe you don't really want to be looking at. Anywho, my big news. Your friendly neighborhood puppy chaser is going to be chasing puppies for a different agency come 2 weeks. I'm really excited. A lot of big changes happening. So I'm used to working in a small city where I have learned all the different roads and stuff. I don't need a map. I know where every street is. That was about a year it took me to memorize all that. I'm now going to be working in a county. There is no way I'm going to memorize every single road in a county, so I'm going to be very reliant upon maps for this. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be a completely different experience than I'm used to. In the city, I was responsible for dogs, cats, and wildlife, and dead animals. But in the county, I'm going to be responsible for mostly dogs and maybe some livestock. So in the city, they're allowed to have some chickens, but no goats, no pigs. We would occasionally get calls for a goat or a pig that wasn't supposed to be there, and a handful of chickens, which they're allowed to have. County's going to be horses and cows and sheep and chicandos, those big chicken houses. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so crazy. Also, the county is in another state entirely. So not only am I moving from city to county, I am moving from one state to another. So yeah, some other stuff that I'm kind of nervous about. I'm really nervous because I'm going to be getting a whole new partner, and I'm really going to miss working with my old partner. My first FCO, he has just been my rock, my foundation for this whole job. He's taught me everything that I know. We clicked really well when we first met. I mean, obviously when I first met him, I was kind of scared of him. He's this really big guy, and I'm super tiny, and he couldn't remember my name, so he started calling me Twiggy, which is where ACO Twiggy comes from. I was very intimidated by this guy. He looked so mean. But then I got to know him, and we just clicked really well. We were into the same stuff. We were into the same music. We had the same morbid sense of humor. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful friendship. So it was fun. It was fun going to work every day with him. And I'm nervous. What if I get stuck with somebody that I don't click with? We don't have the same interests, or she doesn't like me, he or she doesn't like me. Oh my god, what if I get stuck with a female? I'm one of those people that I work really well with the opposite sex. I work really well with guys. Not so much with girls. Girls come with their own problems. Like, what happens if we are PMSing at the same time? Girls have drama. Okay, that's just it. Girls are very dramatic. I don't really care what you say. I can be very dramatic as a female. So yeah, working with a girl is going to be really difficult. I'm really hoping that I end up working with a guy, but guys are just more chill or more laid back. Obviously, some guys can be dramatic, but I'm hoping for a guy. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So here's something else I need to consider. All that training I've been through, I am probably going to have to go through it again, which means I'm going to have to go through getting OC sprayed in the face again. I'm going to have to get tased again. I'm going to have to go through the baton certification again. I would much rather get OC sprayed than tased. If you talk to most police officers, it's kind of funny. They'll say they would rather get tased than OC sprayed because taser is a 5-second ride and then it's over. OC spray, you get hit once. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes for the effects to wear off, but then you get round 2 in the shower later. So yeah, they would rather get tased. But for me, I would rather get OC sprayed than tased because I'm small and the taser effects lasted for days for me. Where the prongs hit me, I was bruised and my muscles hurt really bad for a few days. So I would much rather get OC sprayed again than tased. But we'll see. I'm also going to get handcuffs. That's going to be pretty interesting because I can't even imagine a scenario where I would need to detain somebody. Even if I wasn't going to arrest them, I can't even imagine needing to detain somebody. Like, even with the cruelty case, I don't arrest anybody. I don't even ask the police to arrest anybody for that. They just get a criminal summons, and they show up, and then they're either guilty or not. I can't imagine why we would need handcuffs, but I guess they're going to go into that. Man, I don't even know what kind of vehicle I'm going to be driving. I'm used to a Chevy 2500, which is a pretty big truck. Not a clue what I'm going to be driving with this new agency. They said they had Chevy Colorados ordered. They're in the state now, but they don't have access to them yet. Like, they're not outfitted for this work yet. So yeah, I don't know what kind of vehicle I'm going to be driving either. All these changes. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys are getting dizzy. I'm going to end this with a quick story. Vagina House. So I get called to assist the police. I guess a doctor lived there and didn't show up to work that day, so their colleague called the police to do a check welfare, but they heard a dog barking at the door. So cops, being the wusses that they are, and they're afraid of dogs, they call us. So I get there, and I'm looking at the sergeant, and he's like, "Do you want to go first?" "I don't have a gun. You go first, okay? For real." So the dog was in the back bedroom, and I secured it. It was like this little beagle mix. So I secured the dog, it's barking, and they find the guy on the floor in the bathroom. Yeah, I think he was in the bathroom. Anyway, he was passed out on the floor. So they call for an ambulance, and they're trying to talk to him. He was drugged up pretty bad. I don't know on what, but he was so incoherent. I just took the dog on the catch pole into the kitchen and waited there while they were doing their stuff with him. And here's where it gets really messed up. I am standing in this kitchen looking around at all of this artwork on the walls. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that is really weird artwork. I can't tell what that's a drawing of. But they all looked pretty similar. Like, they were different in some aspects, but they all looked pretty similar. And I'm like, I cannot tell what I'm looking at. And then it dawned on me. Oh my god, this guy drew vaginas all over his walls. Like, everywhere. There were probably 8 pictures of vagina drawings in this house. In the kitchen and in the living room. And I just got so uncomfortable because I'm thinking, what kind of doctor did they say this guy was? Oh my god, he's a gynecologist. Oh my god! Are these his patients? Oh my god! So I'm sitting there with this dog, just so uncomfortable now, being in this kitchen, and they are, the guys come in with the ambulance, they get him on the stretcher, and they're trying to load him up into the ambulance, and he is yelling at them, "You guys are just trying to take my money! Let me go! You can't take me! You're just trying to take my money!" I don't know, he was babbling all this stuff. It was crazy. But they finally got him up into the ambulance and carted him off. His coworker came in and sat with me. He's like, "He did all these drawings himself. Aren't they amazing?" Okay. Yeah, sure. This is something that you don't put on your walls, though. This is something that you have in a fetishy book under your mattress. It's not something you put on display for everyone to see. But anyway, I didn't end up having to take the dog because the guy was like, "Oh, I have a key to his house now, and I'm just gonna, I'll just come back and take care of the dog." Sounds good to me. Here, he's yours. Bye. So weird. Vagina House. Ugh. Ugh. Alright guys, that's it for today. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to learn all new 10 codes. For now, it's ACO Twiggy calling 1042 till next time. But I'm probably going to have to learn another 10 code for signing off. So 1042 for now. Alright, bye.